First, Eileen, let's look at your putting stroke at the beginning of the session before we started working on some of the fundamentals. First, we're going to look at it in full speed. Now let's look at your stroke one frame at a time. I like your setup. You've got a good ball position. I like the fact that your elbows are in close to your sides and your arms are flexed. Your hands are in a good position. As you take the putter back, you tend to want to take it back mostly with your wrist. You don't really swing the shoulders and arms that much. Now as you come through, you can watch the back of your left hand as it comes through. It hardly ever leaves the body. It just kind of stays there as you just swivel the putter head back and forth through your wrist. As the ball rolls away, you turn to watch the ball, and then you notice that the putter is recoiling back towards the center again. Now your putter is back to where it started, and your eyes are looking at the ball while your putter is still moving. Let's now compare your putting stroke to Tiger Woods as he demonstrates some of the putting fundamentals. Tiger Woods is known as one of the best players of all time, and certainly one of the reasons is he is also known as one of the best putters of all time. Let's look at his putting stroke and identify the key fundamentals of his stroke. First, let's look at how he swings the putter with his shoulders and arms. He doesn't just use his hands. He's not wristy during the stroke. He's drawn red lines on his forearms and the shaft of the club, and this forms the letter Y. He will keep the shape of this Y throughout the stroke. As you can see, Tiger has retained the shape of the letter Y. His arms and the putter swing in one piece. The back of his right hand retains that angle all the way through the stroke. He doesn't let it collapse and flip under. Another important fundamental is the length and speed of the stroke. With a light and even grip pressure, you want to swing the putter back and through the ball where the backswing and the follow-through are of similar length. Most players will have their follow-through slightly longer than their backswing. One of the things you want to avoid is to decelerate or suddenly stop the putter right after impact. Tiger goes through the ball, follow through slightly longer than his backswing. One note on the concept of accelerating through the ball. You will accelerate on the downswing, but you want to reach the desired speed before you reach the ball. Once you reach the desired speed, you hold that speed through impact. The last fundamental I want to talk about is the importance of keeping your head down through the putt. Don't turn your head early or turn your head while the putter is in motion. Tiger's head is down. At impact, his head is still down. Putter's still going forward. Tiger's head is still down, still down, still down. feels the putt before he sees the putt. He is now slowly beginning to turn his head to see the putt. Another important fundamental of putting is your posture. Here's Tiger Woods, and you can see he's tilted over. His eyes are almost over the ball. His legs are slightly flexed. His spine angle is tilted quite a bit. I want you to pay particular attention to his arms. His arms are not locked straight. His elbows are slightly tucked into his sides, and he has an angle here. His hands are relaxed, and his hands are directly under his shoulders. The fundamentals I have covered are the foundation footings to a very good putting stroke. As you continue working on your own putting, look and see if you are missing some of these fundamentals. The more you can look like a pro, the more you can putt like a pro. In your first session, you worked on the fundamental of swinging the putter with your shoulders and arms, and also swinging the putter through the ball and holding the finish and not turning your head until the putter had come to a complete stop. And you held the final pose with your putter forward, and you felt the putt before you saw the putt. Here you are holding the putt still as you learn and work on that fundamental. You're not recoiling it back. Very good. Now here's a view of you putting the ball with your new putting stroke. Now Scott temporarily steps in front of you, but we'll get to see the follow through where you hold your finish. You're starting your putter back. Can't quite see it, but you're actually hitting the ball now, and you're following through with your shoulders and arms. You're keeping the Y position. Your head is still down. Putters come to a complete stop, and you're still holding your pose and your final finish. Very good. As you continue to practice these fundamentals and work on learning this form, then the performance will follow.